There is no doubt whatever about that. The register of his burial was signed by the clergyman, the clerk, the undertaker, and the chief mourner. Scrooge signed it. Scrooge was the sole executor. Yes, old Marley was as dead as a doornail.
Did Scrooge know that he was dead? Of course he did. How could it be otherwise? He and Marley had been partners for I don't know how many years. This is no doubt that Marley was dead. This must be distinctly understood, or else nothing good can come out of this story in which I am about to relate. Scrooge himself was a squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scrapping, clutching, covetous old sinner.
Nobody ever stopped him in the street to say, "My dear Scrooge, how are you? When will you come to see me?" Even the blindsmen's dogs appeared to know him, and when they saw him coming, would wag their tails and tuck their owners into doorways, as though they were saying, "Being blind is better than being an evil-eyed dark master."
What did Scrooge care? It was the very thing he liked, to edge his way along the crowded pathways of life, warning all human sympathy to keep its distance. So in all the good days of the year, on Christmas Eve, Scrooge sat busy at his counting house. The door of his counting house was wide open, so that he may keep an eye upon his clerk, who was copying letters.
Mr. Scrooge, it's so cold in here. May I put some more coals in the fire?
Of course you may not. That will affect my operating expense.
Merry Christmas, Uncle. God be with you.
Humbug!
Christmas, Uncle. You don't mean that, I'm sure.
I do. Christmas. What right have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Come then. What right have you to be dismal? You're certainly rich enough.
Let me keep Christmas in my own way.
Keep it, but you don't.
Let me leave it alone then.
But I am sure that I've always thought of Christmas time, when it has come around, as a good time, a kind, forgiving, charitable time. The only time of year I know when men and women seem to open their hearts freely. Therefore, Uncle, though it has never put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I believe it has done me good. So I say, God bless it.
You're quite a powerful speaker, sir. I wonder why you don't go into Parliament.
Don't be mad, Uncle. Come, dine with us tomorrow.
Humbug!
But Uncle, why?
Good afternoon.
I want nothing from you. I ask something of you. Why can't we just be friends?
Good afternoon.
I'm sorry, Uncle, with all my heart. I have made a commitment to Christmas, and I will keep my Christmas joy to the end. So Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Good afternoon!
And a Happy New Year!
Scrooge and Marley's, I believe. Do I have the pleasure of addressing Mr. Marley or Mr. Scrooge?
Mr. Marley has been dead for several years now. He died this very night.
At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge is more than usually necessary, which makes some slight provision for the following meeting. Many thousands are needing common necessities. Hundreds of thousands are wanting common comfort, sir.
We choose this time of year because it is a time, above all others, when the needs are keenly felt. So what shall I put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to be anonymous?
I wish to be left alone. Since you asked me what I wish, madam, this is my answer. I don't make myself merry at Christmas, and I can't afford to make idle people merry as well. Now, if you'll excuse me, good afternoon. Cratchit.
Oh look! Carolers!
Get this filth away from my windows now!
You guys, you must leave now.
And good riddance! Disgusting noise. I suppose you'll want the whole day tomorrow.
If it's quite convenient, sir.
It's not convenient, and it's not fair. But you don't think me ill-used for paying a day's wage for no work.
It's only once a year.
Quite an excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. But you shall have it. Be here all the earlier next morning.
way home, and as he walked along the cold, stony streets,
There were still a few beggars, reaching with their unclean hands, in the hopes of getting a coin or two before the end of this merry eve.
wreaths were hung on most doors, so as to bring the light of the holiday to all who passed.
Scrooge saw nothing of it. The only thought on his mind was a warm fire and a soft bed, but he had no inkling of the events that were set to occur that very night.